What's going on, guys? Back with another one for you. Today I want to talk about the new GT500. To me, the GT500 is a really cool car. It looks great. I'm sure it's going to run great. And the numbers it's putting down are better than I expected. I was figuring a 10.8 car. 10.6 is really impressive. But I'm going to tell you this much, guys. Here's the way I feel about it. It's a Mustang. It's an S550. It's a 5-year-old platform. I know a lot of guys like the S550s. They think they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Honestly, I've owned one. They're a good car. They're fun cars, but they're not a $100,000 car. They're not a $75,000 car. They're not. They're just, in my opinion, they're just not that type of car. I don't think a base model Corvette is a $68,000 car either. It's a better handling car than the S550 for sure. And I'm gonna guess you could get a Sting or a Z51 package Corvette that handle just as good as the GT500 will. I don't think the GT500 is going to be balanced very well with the motor up front, as heavy as it is, and how top heavy it is, because everybody knows the dual red cams are top heavy. I don't think it's going to be that great of a handling car. We're going to find out, though. I could eat my words on this. I've done it before, but I think that the 10.6s that we're seeing in Florida, they're not running 10.6s here in Nevada. They ran 10.89, 10.9. So the 10.6 you saw in Florida was at a very low DA and at sea level, and that's fast. I'm not going to say it's not fast, because it is fast, but it's not super impressive for a car that's costing as much as it is. And like I said, I have red eyes here, and well, demons just kill that number. If you're, and now granted, they can't corner. You're right. You're absolutely right. But a red eye here can run 10.7, 10.8, 10.4. I don't know if that was pulling down or not, but I know I have one running 10.7 or 10.8 and 10.6 on my channel. It was stock, brand new, just off the dealership. Ran multiple times that day, and he was in higher DA than what they ran out here with the GT500 when it hit 10.9. Out here it was 2,800 feet DA. The one I have on my channel was running in 3,800 foot DA or 3,600 foot DA, and it was running, 10.6s. So I'm not here to say that the GT500 isn't a great car. It probably is a great car, but if people think that you're going to buy a GT500 and go out and daily drive it, you're nuts. You're smoking crack. I mean, who's going to buy that car and go out and daily it? I mean, first of all, it's a limited production car. It's really a collector's car. Who wants to buy it and try to crack that TCM? Because that's what everyone's talking about, is that trans isn't going to be crackable for a while. It's going to be like the Corvette was when it came out. They were fighting that thing for a year or two, and just to get it to be tunable. So I know a lot of guys are thinking, oh, we're going to get it, we're going to pull it down, we're going to tune it. You can pull that thing down, but if you can't shift it, how are you going to drive the fucking thing? I mean, come on. I mean, that's the honest God truth. I can't wait to see the content guys bring with it. I can't wait to see what Stangbo does with it. I know that guy can drive good. And I can't wait to see what other people do with it. But to me, to buy that car, to do mods to it, it's kind of a money. You're wasting your money, because you just made the car worthless. Not worthless, but it's not going to be what it was worth stock. So, honestly, I would buy a GT350R now, and I don't like those cars at all, and put an automatic in it and be somebody original online. You know what I mean? You buy a GT350R, throw a big blower on it or twin turbos and put an automatic in it. Imagine the views you're going to get with that, guys. Imagine that. I mean, call it the GT500 killer, and with an automatic. You put like a 2-speed glide in it, or a turbo 400 like what Van Voorst did. That Van Voorst car is unreal. I mean, that thing's running 9s, and he has a Chevy 3-speed in it. I mean, that thing is crazy, and it's on stock motor still, guys. It's probably running 8s now. I mean, he's running into 5s. He ran a 580 or 540 pass or something like that car. No one's doing that with a stock Mustang. I mean, 1320 chicks is built, boosted attic is built. All these guys that are built, they can't even touch what Van Voorst has done with this car. Granted, it has no AC in it, no power steering, but respect to Van Voorst, David Van Voorst. I mean, that car is fast. I mean, really, really fast. But if I wanted to do something original, guys, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel and had unlimited funds, I'd buy a GT350R, because they are the nicest looking Mustangs probably around. That and the GT500. I would put an automatic in it, and I would whipple it or put some type of blower on it, VMP or a twin turbo kit from Hellion. Hellion kits are the best, I think, around. I don't think you can beat a Hellion twin turbo kit. So I would do that, and imagine what you'd be running, and you'd be eating up at everybody, and it would get a lot of views. But that's just my opinion, guys. I mean, I'm not here to knock the GT500. It's just not my cup of tea, honestly. What they've done with it, and how, when I watch these guys running it at the track, it's pretty damn impressive. I mean, they're launching with launch control and leaving. It's awesome. All right, guys. So I was saying, if you're one of those guys that are crazy enough to buy one of these cars and spend all that money on it, and then go out and put a pulley on it, put a bunch of boost in it, and have a problem maybe that you might blow the car up and you don't care, I can't wait to see your content. But to me, honestly, if I had the skills like some of these guys have, you know, some of these guys are really good mechanics, like Speed Addict Ken. I can't wait to see his build too. He's built in a new 2020. But some of these other guys, even Van Vorst, he went out and built his own car with his friend helping him. But man, they did a hell of a job on it. The car runs, it screams. But I would take a GT350R, probably 350 because it's cheaper, and I would do that automatic and twin turbo it or something like that. Now, me personally, I'm leery on the twin turbo systems. There's a lot of issues with twin turbos that people don't realize, and even here, the heat really heat soaks them. And I mean, I know a lot of guys here still run good times, but I just think a blower and like how I had a car guy put on that killer chiller system on it, killer chiller, would be sick on a GT350. I think it would be something else to see that car run. Maybe like a 2-speed glide in it, just set it up for drag. No one expects a GT350 to be set up for drag. And it ain't gonna take much, guys. It's an S550 platform. I know when they came out and you were watching YouTube and Facebook, people are always like, it's not set up for drag. Well, it's the same fucking platform the GT500 set up on, and that thing has drag mode in it. It launches hard. Has anybody watched TFL guy drag launch? They're teaching him how to launch the car at the track here in Vegas. That car leaves and it hooks and books. I mean, it's on the rev limiter at 1600, but still, it's 760 horsepower. I can't leave my car at 1600 and leave like that with the same tires. They're running Sport Cup 4s. And my car, 1600, and I brake boost it and I stomp on it like they are. My car lights them up and just lights the whole track up. I can probably spin the way down the track. So, that said, guys, there's a lot of cars out there that I think are just more fit for me. That's all I have for today, guys. Talking to you. So